Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to answer a question from Katie. Here's exactly what she said. It's hard to find new customers and break out of my current circle of people. I'm not an extrovert who is content to walking up to strangers and starting a conversation. I tried vendor events, but I'm having a hard time finding good events to attend. Each event has got me 3 or 4, sometimes more contacts. It's really hard to find hosts or get people to attend any online workshops I put together. How can I find more clients? So the first thing that I have to say before I get into giving advice, oh, and then there's a bunch of people like, same for me, same for me. So if you're feeling this way, it sounds like you're not alone. First thing I'm going to say is I'm going to give you this advice, but I don't actually know your skill level. So a lot of the things, like I don't know if you are executing the vendor strategy like with the right words, etc. I don't know if the right words and the right tone and feel and all that for hosts or whatever, right? So I'm just going to assume that those things are in place and give you some big picture thoughts on just this whole concept of finding more customers and more clients. Now, where I'm going to start with this is to say that if you're asking the question, how do I get more clients? Then that's typically the wrong question because we're skipping a few steps. In network marketing, what you're actually looking for are more connectors. So if I am going out in the world, however that is, if I'm getting vendor leads, right? Vendor leads are not enough to grow your network marketing business. What you actually need is within, as you're running into people at the vendor event, you're looking for the people that know all the people. And that's how you become successful in network marketing, right? It's network marketing. Lead gen is always a challenge for every business all the time. I always just think about when I drive to my mom's house, there's the guy who's like spinning the scissors for the haircut place. And, that is getting attention for lead generation. So every single business is going to need to keep, finding new connections at the forefront of their business. And this is a critical skill. And so I think a lot of people will be like, I'm doing the things, but skill is really, really, really important. Tone, timing, wording, transfer of confidence, belief, and enthusiasm. All of those things are really, really important. Building connection and trust with your lead generation approaches instead of just like putting yourself out there. So whenever I work with clients, I look at you want to have 3 different ways that you connect with people. The number one is referrals and having people host, which Katie says that she is trying. We want to really make sure that you have your wording down. You are smiling the whole time. There's a win-win scenario for everyone. And that person you're talking to, they understand the way you're coming across. They understand that you helping their friends and family is a service you're giving, not a thing that you're taking. That's really important for referring and hosting to work. And the reason I bring that up is because if we're starting with how do I get more clients, like from a place of worry, then that's going to be conveyed in the referral and in the hosting approach. But if we're like, hey, this is going to be super fun and your people are going to love it, and I want to give myself generously to your community, the success rates change significantly. So that's the first one. The second one is every network marketer and really every business owner, I mean, we have this as well, needs to have a plan for business collaborations. I believe this is the future of network marketing. The top people that I have right now as clients or previous clients that are doing well and they're growing, they typically have several spots on their team where they're collaborating with some sort of small business owner who has built an audience. Again, you're not looking to go, how can I get clients? You're looking, where are the connectors? Where are the well-networked people? Especially if you're an introvert, right? Introverts are great at building relationships with people and building trust. And so My older daughter, Zoe, she's an introvert. And so what she does is she befriends extroverts. And the extroverts are the ones that do all the things. And then, my daughter Zoe is included in all of that. And so business collaborations work really, really well for people that are more introverted because they're able to build strong relationships in their community with the people that are connected with all the people. The third lead source that every network marketer needs is really just like your choice. So we start off with referrals and hosts. Second, we pursue business collaborations, pick a specialty. And then the third piece of this is really anything. It can be vendor events, it can be social media, platform of your choice. It can be business networking groups, it can be online, it can be in person, you can play pickleball every day. That doesn't matter. But this option number 3, this third lead source, what it does is it is going to actually feed number 1 and number 2, referrals, hosting, and business collaborations. And so when you're choosing your third lead source, you want to remember, so if my third lead source is vendor events, I want to remember that when I meet people at the vendor events, my goal is that they are someone who I'm going to treat them in such a way that they are going to feel really, really good about referrals and hosting or business collaborations or whatever. And that's really, that's the key there, because otherwise you're just like spending all your time, all the time meeting people. So you could spend all this energy meeting 5 people and then have to do another 5, another 5. But when you meet those 5 people, all of those people know people. Now, 2 of them might be like anti or more like really, really shy and they don't have a lot of interaction. But if 1 or 2 or 3 of those people are the gatherers of the community, you are going to see huge, huge, huge gains in your business. And so I think it's really important that you know what you're looking for, that you have a diversified lead generation strategy, and that you remember when you're meeting people, regardless of how you're meeting them, you want to create an experience that is easily referable, so that it's not that person isn't 1 customer, that person becomes 4, 5, 6, 10, 20 customers over time because of the referrals and the hosting and the business collaborations that come from the way that you are interacting with people. And that is going to be the same whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. So Katie, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope everyone who's watching this or listening to this has an amazing day and that this is encouraging to you. All right, take care.